Hey everybody, and welcome to the stream. Time for more Hearthstone madness. Let's do some dailies. I actually have two dailies at the moment because I wasn't able to complete the win two games with Paladin or Priest with the Pally deck that I have. But I think rather than fiddling with the Pally deck, because we've already kind of seen that and how kind of questionably effective it is. I was thinking I might do a little priest today just because I haven't done any priest yet of any kind, and I'm kind of interested to do something that I haven't done before in the game today. I'm also not sure quite how long I'm going to be doing Hearthstone tonight because I'm currently waiting for the server maintenance on Zombies, Monsters, Robots to finish, which is supposed to address the latency issues that that game has been having. And once that is actually taken care of, I may switch the stream over to that game because I'd really like to stream some more of it now that I've had a chance to fiddle with the audio levels and hopefully the game has had a chance to resolve its lag issues, which I think will make for a much more entertaining and exciting stream for all concerned if that all happens, as it seems like it may this evening. So, having said all that, let's jump in and look at possibly building out a custom priest deck based on the cards that I do have available to me. Now, in a similar fashion to the Hunter, where I was basically starting from level 1, the only cards that I'm going to have for the priest deck are what I happen to have gotten from opening packs and such, because I am starting basically from scratch. Um, so let's see, that's Rogue. Where is the priest? Hmm. Oh wait, no. Here we go. So I don't even know what the priest's hero power is. Restore 2 health. Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet. Makes sense as well. So let's go ahead and build out something here. See what we have to work with. Alrighty. So as far as priest specific cards go, silence a minion doesn't seem like something I'm gonna really care about too much. Deal 2 damage for 1 mana. I'm definitely into that. Let's grab a couple of those. Change a minion's attack to be equal to its health. Interesting. Interesting. So if I do have any minions that have less attack than they do health, this would be a good card to have in the deck. So let's throw it in for now and see how the rest of the deck build goes. And if it turns out I don't have a statistically likely chance of playing that card, I'll remove it and replace it with something else. Let's see. Give a minion plus 2 health and draw a card. Liking that. Liking that a lot. Let's rock that out. Let's see. Whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. Ooh. So it's kind of like a nice combo to have out with that healing. I like that. Oh, and here's, you can see these guys are kind of going to help me with that because right there's the combo card, right? Like you'd play this and then this other card to give it the same attack as its health. So actually, like these two cards together are going to give me 3/3 minions for 2 mana cost, which is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Now that, of course, assumes that those cards actually are available at the same time when I need them, but I think I can see how how that could be good. So let's see, 5 damage to the enemy hero for only 2 mana cost. That seems like a no-brainer. Destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. I don't think I really want to waste cards on that. My kind of gut feeling is that that's not necessary. Silence all enemy minions and draw a card. Removes all card text and enchantments. So I guess this is like kind of how I get the taunt taken off my characters sometimes. So actually, now that I think about it, if that's the case, yeah, maybe that is what I want this card for, because that could like remove a taunt. Let me experiment with this. I'll take one of these and one of these for all, and let's see how useful that is. So let's see, give a friendly minion +3 health. It's a pretty good battle cry. I always like taking the class-specific creatures too, because I feel like that's kind of what helps make a deck unique. So let's go ahead and throw that in as well. And then that leaves us, quite a few. So, yeah, 18 all-class cards to fill this thing out. So let's see what we can do here. Now, given that I do have that balancing card where the health can equal the or the attack can equal the health, I can do that twice potentially in a game if that actually comes up. So I'm gonna consider taking some of those taunts that I normally wouldn't take, like the 0-4 or the 1-4 or the 1-7, just because if I can play that in concert with that buff, those taunts could end up becoming extremely powerful. But I don't want to go crazy on that stuff because I only have 2 of those buffing cards, and the statistical probability of them coming up in a given game isn't high enough to build the deck completely around that premise. So what I'm going to do is kind of stick with my standard build to a large extent, but perhaps for these 2 taunts that I would normally take, what I may do is take something else instead at the 2 level. Let's see, is there anything at the 2 level that looks promising? This guy's usually pretty good. I may grab him, but let's see what else I have. Yeah, charge is also good. Yeah, I may go more aggressive at the 2 level than I typically do. Let's grab one of those. And him. And we'll see. Maybe we'll circle back around and get the taunt. But I think for right now, you know what else I'm going to do is, oh, no, never mind. I was going to grab one of those spiders, but I always forget they're 1-2, not 2-1. And even with the death rattle, I don't think they're necessarily that exciting. Like, the only reason I'm thinking I want to maybe take more 2-level cards is because since my hero power is to restore health, and you're probably not going to need that right at the beginning of the game, I'm thinking having more 2 mana cost cards that can potentially come up in the initial draw is going to be beneficial. So what I may do is take, like, say 4 2 mana cards when I would normally take 2, just to increase that probability. This 2-1 Death Rattle, draw a card, I like. I was using that in that arena deck the other day, so let me go ahead and grab that, and then that'll be a nice little set of 2 draws. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. I don't know why that's marked as new. Okay, so given all that, let's look at some higher level cards here. I definitely want to think about the taunt situation. So like here's a good example, right? This 1-4 taunt. If I were to play that with that buffing card, then that could be a 4/4 taunt for 4 mana cost, which would be pretty good. Almost as good as the troll at 4 mana cost, but instead of being 3/4, it'd be 4/4. But again, I have to be careful because this card actually has to come up when the other card does for that to work. So I think I'll take one of those and then stick with my standard 3/3 taunt. And let's also throw one of these buffers in. And let's move on to 4. Our 4 casts. And okay, so here's that 1/7, right? So let's grab one of them. And the troll we would normally grab. Just in case that buffing card comes up again. Okay, so we've got 7 more cards to pick. So our 5s. Let's see what we want to grab here. So where's our guy we've been liking lately? There he is. I like this guy a lot. The whole 2 +1/+1 for all minions in play when it enters the battle is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and grab that. Been experimenting with this guy who summons the 2/2 Squire. Let's see if there's a mismatched health to attack ratio card that I could take in his place though. So the spell damage +1 is not really going to help me that much, and that's a 6 cost. What do I have at the 5 cost? 2 health to friendly characters. Let me back up the page. Let's see. Not very useful. So here's a 2/5 with charge that could be a 5/5 with that other card played on it. So let's try that. Because that would be a 5 mana cost total to get a 5/5 with charge out. And it's still a charge card anyway. Alright, so let's get our taunts that we like. And let's see, that's 2 that I have left. So this is my other charger that I normally use, the 5/2 at the 6 mana cost, but I feel like because I took that other one, I'm not going to take this one. And also I have that one Murloc charger down at the 2 cast level. So let's just take... Now let's take this guy. So we have the double buff potential. And let's take our good old-fashioned War Golem to flesh this deck out. So let's look at our card distribution. It's looking pretty even. Obviously, heavy emphasis on the 1/2s, but that's because of the priest. Most of the priest cards being level 1 or level 2 casts. A little bit worried about this game's mid to late game potential on this deck, but we'll see how it goes. Let's give this a shot. I always have fairly low expectations when I start out one of these custom decks from the ground up like this. Obviously with the Hunter I had a couple of losses before I was able to unlock enough deck specific cards to really get the deck going the way I wanted it. So I'm expecting a similar circumstance here, but I figure I can either do this in practice mode against the AI or I can do it against actual people.
The light shall bring victory.
And I feel like I'd rather see how actual people play against the priest, even if it means I end up losing a few matches. It doesn't really concern me as long as I can do something cool and learn from the process.
One shot, one kiss.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our taunter out. I was considering playing this guy off the ring, but since I got the taunter, I'm going to go with that. Okay, so I can either play... I'd rather keep this one because it has the greater damage potential. Let's bring the spider out to thwart them a little bit, because if they do kill the spider, then they'll have to deal with the ads that spawn as a result.
Greetings.
Okay, as I suspected, they opted to not engage the spider to prevent the minions from spawning. Kind of unsurprising, but still good to know that that's still a valid technique. I could play the death rattle here, but I think I'd rather play the taunt. Unfortunate that I don't have that other spell, but actually probably doesn't matter because I wouldn't have enough mana to do it anyway. So let's go ahead and get that taunt out.
Job's done.
And this card is actually effective even though I didn't get to buff it, because even if they both attack it, they will both die, and it will still only be down to 5. So I think that's a good play. And on the 4 turn, I can theoretically bring this other minion out and heal myself, which will be good. Okay, let's see what we got here. Deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. I mean, that's cool and everything, but let's save that for the time being.
Mind if I roll need?
And worry about healing myself. What the heck? Oh, you can direct that. That's pretty neat. I'm into that. So let's go ahead and take out one of theirs. That'll give me more minions, even if it does die. Yeah, feeling pretty good about that. And actually, the next round, I will kill them, spawn the 2 minions, and then bring out the 5, so it's even more potent. Interesting choice not to attack there. Very interesting choice. Okay, so yeah, as I say, let's do that. So that gives us an extra minion on the battlefield, so that when I cast this guy, he comes out even stronger. So now he comes out at an 8/8, which is pretty sick. And then we will go ahead and just continue to attack with what we have.
Hey, give me that!
Any reason why I shouldn't do this? You know what, let's take one of them out.
Job's done.
And I'll draw that card as a result. His Death Rattle. And hopefully I should be able to bring out that other one as an 8/8 with the taunt, assuming that enough of these live. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, it's still good though. We're still in good shape. Okay, yeah, so we'll bring this taunt out, and then bring this guy back out as an 8/8. We'll take out his 3 as we can, and go ahead and do a point on him,
Job's done.
and move on. I'm sorry, 7/7. I guess I didn't have quite as many out as I did the last time, but that's still pretty good. And then the next turn, we got some options for sure.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Three five's pretty tough. Okay, so let's see for our 7 turn. What's health? Okay, I don't want to play that.
Well played.
7. Let's see, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Deal 2 damage. I guess we'll take you out, and then we'll bring our big taunt out, and then we will take you out and do that.
Job's done.
And then on the 8 turn, we could play the taunt and this other guy.
So many options.
I feel like this is a pretty competitive battle, actually, for it being my first outing with this deck. Yeah, that's twice that's been done. I wonder how many more times they'll be able to do it. Man, it's a board wipe, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, I think I'd rather get 2 minions out, even though I won't benefit quite as much from this as I normally would. I'd rather do that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, so here's one of those cases. Uh, yeah, okay. So you just have a battle cry, so that's not going to help me silencing you. Okay. Make a minion's attack equal to its health. Yeah, that's... So that would be 3, 4. I'm just 1 mana short of being able to bring those both out. I guess I could bring them out, and then if it lives, I could cast it next time. Although what I think I maybe want to do is just bring the regular taunt out knowing I have this one in my back pocket.
I must consider.
And I'll just do the 5 damage to him
The gates
for the mana utilization. Yeah, I think that was a good play there. It should put me in a pretty good position to potentially win this.
Well played.
The light shall burn you.
I meant the other thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just get threatened and thanks confused sometimes. But there's that. So cool. First time out, a win. I can't really complain about that. Let's see, double a minion's health. That seems pretty awesome. But I guess I'll just keep playing with this until I lose before I look at retooling it. So let's see what else I can do off the bat here. I haven't really seen a card come up yet where I thought, maybe I shouldn't have put that in the deck. Because that's kind of the guide, right, for how you tweak your deck. If you play a game and the card comes up and you're like, oh man, that's totally useless in this situation, and especially if that happens more than once or twice, you start thinking, wow, should that card really be in the deck?
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, well, I got something to do here, so that's good. I really couldn't have asked for much more from that first match. I mean, the deck worked pretty well. I feel like I had a good sense of how to utilize the class-specific abilities, and it was, you know, competitive match, so I'm just generally pretty pleased with how that went.
Ready for action!
Job done.
Let's see what our enemy does. Okay. 3/2, cool. That's cool. Give a minion +2 health. Draw a card. So this could keep my Taunter alive, but the thing is I want to get this other minion out. So I think I'm gonna do this
It's time for a little blood. To arms!
and that.
Job's done.
This could be a handy card though, for sure, for later. I'll just hang on to that. Like playing that on something like this could make it really scary. Although actually playing that on this could be really cool, because then he'll have longer to be enraged if he does get hit. So I actually might do that. That might be the best use of this 3 cast.
I
Although
must consider.
I could heal myself, but I'd definitely rather get the minion out. So let's do this. Okay, yep. So that worked as I intended. And bring you out. And then that's cool. I've got both of those in hand
Who you
now.
want me kill?
Job's done.
Okay. So if he attacks either one of those minions, it's kind of bad for him because either he'll enrage this one or he'll make
We
more
must
minions
cleanse
out of the
the
other one.
Sunwell.
Okay, so that's good. I can definitely take out one of his. But let's see, 4. I can't quite get those guys out yet, which is unfortunate. But I can bring my taunt out, which is good.
Yes.
Let's take him out. And then go ahead and keep
Who
attacking
you want
here.
me kill?
And I mean, he'll really be
Job's done.
scared to hurt this thing unless he can kill it, because he's just gonna make it do more damage if he doesn't kill it. Which is why this is such a nice card to have. And then if I can keep any of these minions alive and get one of those 5s out next turn, that'll be pretty spectacular. Very nice. Okay, so the 5/1. Okay, so I definitely got to take that one out. Question is, can I get him out?
I must consider.
Let's see. If I have 5 and I play 3, then I can still heal myself. So I think that's what we'll do. We will take him out. We will play these 2. I will heal up 1 taunt. And then we will attack.
Job's done.
Get behind me.
If all 3 of those live, I will definitely play that. Okay, deal 2 damage. Cool, so the Murloc can take that troll out, which is good. Let's go ahead and bring one of these out. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll bring one of these out at our 7/7, and then we'll do 2 damage. Take him out and attack with the rest.
To arms!
Job's done.
And it puts me in a real solid position. It puts me in a real solid position.
They'll never know what hit them.
Ready for action!
Okay, so here's this 2/5 charge, which will be good because I can take him out. That is a 4 cast though. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't really...
I wonder.
Well, I can use him to take him out and then heal him and get him back up to full health, which then leaves me open to do other things.
I must consider.
Yeah, let's bring him out,
Stand ready.
and then we will take this guy out. Heal our guy up to full health,
To arms!
and then attack
For the whole.
like crazy.
Not too quickly.
And then that'll pretty much do it, I think, unless he can really pull a rabbit out of his hat. Because you'll need a creature that can attack immediately.
I can see.
Yeah. Man, this is a pretty potent deck. Like right off the bat here, 2 wins, like without hardly breaking a sweat. I think I might be onto something here. Yeah, I am very pleased with the way that went. Very cool to wrap that up that quickly, and really with not a lot of drama at all, to be honest. So we will definitely keep that priest deck as is until I come up with a reason to change it. But that gets that one daily done, so I guess I can look. I'm gonna double check what the other daily is. Yeah, that is Mage or Shaman, 5 victories, which is kind of a lot to have to get. But I can at least try to work on that a little bit. I know this Shaman deck could probably use some more work, so maybe I'll start out with him and see how that goes, and then we'll either make some adjustments to him or maybe bust out the Mage and try to get a victory or 2 off that, depending on how I'm feeling. Really very excited by how well that initial build of that priest deck went. I'm sure that will probably change as I get more matches under my belt, but those were 2
I will fight
pretty
with
nice
honor
wins
for
to
Doomhammer.
start out with, for sure. Alright, so shifting gears to the Shaman, let's see what we can do here.
Job's done.
Okay. Alright. It's funny, like the hero power just changes everything, right? Because the whole like casting a totem versus healing a target is a pretty significant change in behavior, and then everything kind of dovetails and builds around that.
Job's done.
See what I can do here. I'm always a little nervous when we get to this point in the game and they haven't cast a minion yet, because it usually means they're going to bring something pretty big out, and especially with this ring going off right now. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the play. That's cool though. That's cool. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Let's bring our 3/3 out, I guess, and go ahead and nick him.
Time for killing.
Job's done.
So he can either force the issue and kill this guy and trade kills, or he could damage my guy and lose him, or he could do nothing, or he could play a spell to take this guy out, or this guy for that matter. Just really depends on what he's got. I mean, there's so many variables here, it's kind of hard to predict. Okay, interesting choice.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so that taunter is not going to live too much longer, but he will theoretically protect me for at least another turn. So let's just go ahead and Bring the other taunt out. And totem up. I was still getting these totems down. 1 health to the friendly minion. Oh, awesome. That is awesome.
Job's done.
Okay, so he should heal. Nice, very nice. So that'll make him that'll make these guys a little more difficult to get through. And then my 5 turn coming up would be really great to get this guy out if possible, assuming I don't lose too many minions.
Tazdingo! Yes!
See if he even bothers to attack knowing that it's just going to get healed. Nope. Don't blame you, buddy. I might not have done that either. Okay, so yeah, pretty obvious cast here.
The Frost Wolves stand ready!
No reason not to get him out. Now the question becomes, do I try to whittle him down a bit? I'm thinking no, because I'm just going to be sacrificing them. I'd rather make him come to me, honestly. And then my 6 cast could either be the taunt or another one of these guys, but I guess that will just depend on how many minions I lose. If I lose, say, more than 1, I'll want to bring the other taunt out first to try to get this guy at least back up to this level when I bring the second one of these out. It just depends on how much damage he's going to do to me here.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Okay, interesting. We've got a bit of a line of death here going, which is somewhat unfortunate. But what I can do... Let's see, that's a 6. Do I have anything else that I can play with it? I guess I'll bring my taunt out.
The gates are open.
And let's take out one of his trolls.
For the Horde!
And yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. If I want to force the issue, I could toad his other guy, but let's see what else he brings. I'd kind of prefer to save the toad in case he brings one of these guys out or something beefy like that.
I'm flying!
Now will he sacrifice her to take him out? Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. So 7 cast. I could bring the Core Hound out and really scare the crap out of him. And let's see. Full health and give it taunt. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I think I want to hurt him. I think I don't want to play this game anymore because eventually he's gonna start getting cards out that are gonna give me grief. Unfortunately, I'm just not getting what I want here.
What to do?
Yeah, with only 4 remaining, I just don't have a good combination cast here. So let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and bring the Core Hound out. And we will see, he can only do 3. Take him out.
Time for
And
killing.
do this.
Time for killing.
he should be terrified right about now, unless he's got something really good up his sleeve. Okay, so on the 8th turn, the taunt could come out, but I think what I'll probably do is just frog whatever he's got, bring this guy out, and try to really seal the deal. And then if anybody gets hurt, I can throw this and give him the taunt and full health, and that should just pretty much end him. It's unfortunate my core hound got nerfed. But at least I made him use that. Okay, so yeah, I think, well, I don't even need to hex anything. So now I gotta think. With 8. Yeah, I think I just
I wonder.
bring this guy out, honestly, at this point. Let's go ahead and...
Time for killing. For the Horde.
And... yeah, let's go ahead and heal this guy up. Give him the taunt.
Job's done.
And that should pretty much do it. I mean, unless he's got something really spectacular up his sleeve, this should pretty much be over next turn. Because even if he brings out something really great, I can just hex it.
Let me think.
And still have plenty left over to either bring out the taunt or the buff.
Justice.
Okay, so just to be on the safe side, I will attack him with the nerfed Core Hound. Yeah, so I thought that might be his secret. And that's cool. We will do that. Do that. And then it's just a question of +2 health on the totems. So what do I got left? 9, huh? Yeah, let's ruin his day. 2-1, which we will promptly kill. And then let's bring this dude out.
Stand ready.
And
There is little time.
pretty much just because I can.
Job done.
Yeah, you're done, dude. That's over. This may be the most like ridiculous lineup I've had in a game in a while. Like I can't remember the last time I had this many big creatures out. I mean, he does have quite a few cards, and this is a high mana turn, so I'm not going to be completely dismissive about it, but just trying to think, having played the Paladin, could possibly be bringing...
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. GG, dude. Nice try. Way
Well
to hang in
played.
there.
For the Horde! For the Horde!
It's good times. Nice Shaman win on that deck still being worked on. Having really good success with these decks that haven't really even had that much experience thus far. So I'm pretty pleased with that. It's a good sign. I guess I'll just keep going with the Shaman until I drop one. And then, depending on how long that takes, I may or may not do a round or two with the Mage. But we'll see. I mean, if the rest of these matches go anything like that one did, I may be able to complete this daily with the Shaman deck.
Victory or death for Doomhammer!
Alright, let's roll.
Ready for action!
Okay. Let's go ahead and get a taunt out.
Charge forward!
Okay, not gonna bring him out. Would like to kill that minion that he's got. I just don't have anything to do it with. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. He may kill that just to kill it.
I wonder.
Yeah. Maybe that'll prove distracting enough to make him want to kill that. But he may just bypass it and hit me for the damage.
Ready for action!
Okay, cool. At least negated some of the damage I'm going after the tote. I really need to kill that minion with that buff that's giving all his fresh minions charge. That is going to be a real problem if I can't take that out.
I wonder.
Yeah, I could be in a bad way here, to be honest. This could be bad.
Ready for action!
Well, at least the taunt deterred him. That's good. Alright, let's Let's get a totem out. And let's get this guy out. So 5/5. So that'd leave me with 2.
I wonder.
Yeah, let's take out his best taunt. And then trying to decide if I want to heal him, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather let him go.
There is little time.
Yeah, just let him go. I don't want to waste the ability to give something else taunt on something that already has taunt. That's the only reason I'm not doing that. And his damage potential just isn't that high.
What now?
Ah, you scum lord. Has another one of those. Of course he does. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Well, gotta go with the,
The gates are open.
gotta go with that. Ah, man. My kryptonite. At least I made him burn it. Okay, definitely not worth hexing that. That's a waste. And I guess I'll have to bring out this. See if it gets attacked. And if it does and lives, then I'll give it taunt next turn. Yeah. Otherwise, hopefully it'll at least distract them.
What you want?
Yeah. Yeah, taking a lot of damage here. Just death by 1,000 cuts. Kind of a bummer. Okay, let's see. 8. Alright,
I wonder.
let's try this.
What you want?
And see. Let's see what he's got. See what that last card is, if it's anything that's gonna screw me. Oh, interesting. Didn't go for the charger? Really? Really? You're not gonna go for the charger, huh? Okay. Cool. Okay, let's see, a 9. So I gotta get something out with taunt. And unfortunately, this is all I have.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Let's see, the 4. I got 2 bloodlusts, but I don't have enough mana to actually cast them. But I could toad that thing.
What to do?
Let's go ahead and give you taunt. And let's go ahead and attack you. And let's go ahead and toad this other thing. And yeah, I guess that's all I can do. This is definitely a tricky one. This is a tricky one. Man, how many of those does he have? That's crazy. Okay.
What you want?
We can only do what we can do. So what does this thing do? Spell damage +1, huh? Well, I guess we're gonna go crazy here.
I must attack the minion with taunt.
Oh, right. Duh. Fucked up there. Yeah, fuck that up. Basically, is what happened there. I forgot that I didn't have anything that could take the taunt out. Okay, let's see what we got. Give it from minion, Wind Fury. Interesting. Well, this is all I can do.
Feel the power of the winds.
So let's see. Darn it. Smart. It's too smart. Deal 3 damage. Let's see, I've got 6 left. So I take him out. And,
To war!
is this the raging? Yeah, this is the enraging one.
The gates are
Crap.
open.
Or at least he won't take any damage taking out that totem. Okay, taunt. And I just can't do enough damage. So let's see. Okay, that's the healing bit. So what does the Bloodlust give? 3 damage. Which means I could definitely get through.
I wonder.
Man, this is tough. If I could just do 1 more point of damage without the Bloodlust.
I wonder. There is little time.
Let me see if I can live one more turn. Let me see if I can live one more turn.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Ugh. Yeah, I think he's got me. Crap. He's got just enough to kill that taunt because of that. Yeah, I should have gone for it. Oh, he screwed up. He didn't come after me like he should have. Oh well. Okay. Let's see. So he's only got 3 left on his taunt.
I will crush you!
Yeah, man, I just
Well played.
don't have it. I just don't have it. Oh well. So let's see. He's got 3 and he's got 7 left there.
Well played.
I mean, that's all I can really do.
What you
I'm
want?
still gonna be screwed though. He's still gonna be able to damage me. Gonna give him taunt? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. There's that. And scene. Go ahead and attack the 7/7. Hopefully you don't have anything that can actually kill
The
it.
gates are open.
Okay, I actually think this will be okay. Because he can't kill that, but I can take it out. And then I can do this. And then I can do this. And this. And that.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Smart to take that out. Let's go ahead and bring our toad out so this guy gets buffed. Bring this guy out. Let's let's get this guy out of the picture. And let's take him out.
Get behind me.
Let's see what I got here. Alright, let's toad him. Toad him up. And go ahead and take that out. Start putting a hurt on him.
Job's done.
Get behind me.
Okay, another one of those. Let's see what I got. Let's go ahead and cast that. let's see. I guess we got to take him out.
Shaman!
For the whole
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, let's see. Deal 3 damage. 3 damage, cool. And we are going to continue the onslaught. Bam! Don't call it a comeback, because I never left. I'm sure he is not thrilled about how that just went down, but I am. Alright. Feeling pretty good about this deck's ability to come back like that. That was a strong showing for sure. I will say though, he kind of left the door open for me a little bit, like he had the chance to finish me off, but I guess the positive thing I could say about my play there is I probably distracted him a little bit with the sheer number of minions I had out, and he probably didn't realize that at a certain point he had the opportunity to kill me and didn't take it. So, I mean, I'm happy about that comeback, but I also, you know, realized that that kind of relied a bit on him not catching what was happening. But I've done the same thing. I've been on the other side of that equation where I've missed an opportunity to take someone out, so I definitely know how easy it is for that to happen.
What you want?
Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our guy out. I'm not gonna sack him, I'll just chill out. Yeah, bring the 4 taunt out next turn. Oh, actually I can't. Hmm. Five damage. I don't want the 2 overcharge though. Not for this stage in the game. It's just not worth it. Let's go ahead and bring something out here. Is this a heal? Yeah, nice. Okay, we'll go with that.
Job done.
I mean, she'll still kill me if she attacks, but...
Ah, get behind me.
Okay, 3. There's the 4. Now what about actual damage on target? Yeah, there's really no advantage to me attacking. But if I just play this and chill, then my totem will heal this up. So, okay. Yeah, she's
The gates are
probably wishing that he killed this with this. Okay, 1 damage. Taunt. Okay, so you can do 5, which is not good.
I wonder.
So 3 and 2 more. Man, I wish I had just a little more oomph here. Let's go ahead and bring this out. We're just going to try to make this a negation round. I just don't want to take too much damage. And, yeah, we'll see if I can weather this. See if I can weather this. I don't want to get panicky.
Ready to ride.
Okay. So we'll go ahead
The
and
gates are open.
bring you out.
Job done.
Again, let's just try to weather this assault.
Get behind me.
And you would have another one of those.
Reporting for duty.
It's going to be tough because I just don't quite have the mana that I need. Yeah, getting rocked here. Getting rocked. Unfortunate.
What you want? The frost wolves stand ready. Job's done.
If I can make it through this next turn, I might be able to get something going, but it's a big if. I might get taken here before I really get to get anything on.
Reporting.
Oh man. I am definitely in trouble. So let's see.
What to do?
Yeah, it's just a terrible set of circumstances. I'm coming up short on everything, on mana, on minions, on everything. Like I just don't have the right combination of stuff at the moment.
I wonder.
It's pretty much over. I just need to probably concede at this point, but I'm just trying to think if there's anything I could possibly do to distract him.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Yeah.
For
Lame.
the whole. Job done.
Yeah. This whole situation is just lame. You just caught all of the right breaks, and I got a little bit unlucky on my initial draw. I just didn't quite have enough to put up a decent fight. We just had an answer for everything that I did. But that's okay. I mean, that last victory was pretty sweet, so I can't really complain too much about that. Um, I guess what I'll do, I don't know that that loss actually warrants a deck tweak, to be honest. I think that was just bad luck more than anything. Let's go ahead and do a quick mage round and see if I can get a win off the mage. And if not, then I'll probably just call it a night, having already completed that one daily successfully. And then if I do get a win, I'll just go with the mage until I lose and try to just get that daily as close to being done as possible so I can come at it fresh next time.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Alright. Stuff I definitely want in my hand, so I'm happy about that. It's gonna leave me pretty inadequate here in the opening round,
Job's
but
done.
this has always been more of a mid to late game deck anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that.
What you want? Job's done.
Nice to have those 2 polys and the 7 wipe in there. That's really nice. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake playing that on me and not the minion. When will they learn? When will they learn?
Time for killing. Job's done.
Since I already have a taunt out, I'll play the water elemental unless he brings out something really scary. Oh, that answers that. Although I may still bring the water elemental out since he didn't actually summon a creature. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the elemental.
Job's done.
No reason to bring a taunter out unless there's actually something to block. It's a good way to just get it killed by a spell before you get to make good use of it.
Just me and Mr. Viking.
Okay. Yep. So there's our 5 taunt. Might as well use it because we got it.
Get behind me.
Job's done. What you want?
Okay, that 2 shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'll either take it out with the elemental, probably take it out with the elemental and preserve my taunter as much as I can. Yeah, I can still do it full. Okay, need to do 4 on that that thing, which is not a problem because I can do, well, actually, yeah.
I wonder.
Let's bring out the greater damage potential, I guess.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Tazdingo! Yes! Job's done.
Hello.
The gates are open.
So that'll be a polymorph. Or I could just... Nah, it's a waste. The 6. Let's just morph it. 3... So I'll bring the other... I could bring the other taunt out. Yeah. Volley that. Bring the
Ready for
taunt.
action!
And, oh yeah, die.
Job's done.
Well played.
Thank you.
Always good to keep it civil. Mm-hmm. 5. Okay, I can get another. That might be worth doing the damage to. It's hard to say, honestly.
What to do? What to do?
I might just charge that thing. Yeah, I might just charge it. And that leaves me with 2, which I can. This, this, and that.
Job's done.
Yeah, I want to save these spells for when I really need them. Try to save the polymorph for the taunt whenever possible. This for multiple minions, and ideally this to finish him off early.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Nice.
Is someone injured?
Is it that one that heals? Yeah, whenever a minion is healed, draw a card.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, so this is probably where I want to just wipe his stuff out. Yeah, I'm not having that. 2 and so on. Let's just keep whittling him away.
Job's done.
And actually, I think pretty much no matter what he does, I've got him because I can do 6 off the spell, and then I just need to hit
They'll
him for
never know what
with one of these 2. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can only take 10, and I can do 12, so...
Well played.
Shaman!
26. Feeling pretty good about that. Ooh, shiny new cards. I like the shiny cards. Freezing all enemy minions. Ooh, Frost Nova, shiny foil card. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's see if we can finish this off, or if we run out of steam. 2 more victories to get with the Mage. If that happens, great. If not, we'll be back to kick it later.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Shaman, always a
asked
tough
for it.
matchup. let's go ahead and yeah, we'll go with that. That all looks good. It always amazes me. What the heck? The other person quit? Oh, lame. I was just about to say, it always amazes me how you can play a game and not see a card like the draw two cards when there are two of them in the deck. Oh man. Don't just cave in like that. Now, see, it doesn't even feel like I won. Oh well. Let's try again. Maybe they had to go do something else. I mean, I guess I can't really complain, right? Because it's getting the daily done that much faster, but... yeah.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Warlock.
Your soul shall be mine!
Warlock may be
You
one of
asked
my
for it.
my least favorite class to play against. Because I feel like they have some of the gnarliest, kind of cheapest cards when it comes to just like wrecking you unexpectedly. But, I don't know, maybe when I start playing Warlock I'll change my tune. But I just feel like it hurts a lot whenever you come up against one of those more often than not.
Job's done.
Okay, cool. We'll play this taunt first, because this is a better early game taunt.
What you want?
Yeah, this will be good. This will be a good one to get out there. What's he thinking about?
I wonder.
I hope this is indicative of a connectivity issue. What are you pondering? What are you pondering? You can't have that much to think about.
Possibilities.
You can't have that much to think about at the beginning of the game. I guess he was maybe AFK or something. We'll go with that. He was AFK. Normally I would damage the minion, but given that the minion I'm gonna play,
Job's done.
I know can weather what he's gonna throw at me, I'll just do the damage on him. And also know I'm going to take damage before I can get him out. That 1/3 guy. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting card. I don't think I've ever seen a lock play that 1/3 taunt before. At least I don't recognize it.
May my ancestors. Job's done.
Okay.
Ready for action.
He's got a lot of minions, that's annoying. I am annoyed by the number of minions you possess. Stop possessing them. Okay, 4, okay. Let's try to get the minion parity up at least a little.
Ready for action.
And it doesn't really matter which order I do this in, so let's take out the strong, well, I guess it does kind of matter.
Bring it on. Job's done.
Let's do that. Yeah, that's cool. No. Yeah, I figured I would. You know, I may take that in Rage guy out of my deck because I never really seem to get to use that Enrage, even playing him early like that. It always seems like somebody's got some kind of crazy
So many
spell or something to
possibilities.
take him out before he really gets to be effective. I mean, I guess the reason to have him in there though is because that spell it like discourages or it forces them to use something sooner than they would want to use it. Let's see, 5. What I want to kill that other taunter, so we'll draw cards this time. Cool, cool. Picking up what you're throwing down.
Job done.
Getting lots of nice cards here. Pretty excited about that. Poly, mass damage, concentrated damage. And we got the charger potentially next turn. Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Actually, maybe for the minion advantage, I'll go with these two instead.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And we'll go with that.
Job's done.
Aw, big meanie. What'd she ever do to you except make my spells cost less?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Might be time to, yeah, might be time for a wipe. Oh. Nah, you know what, I can hang tight for another turn. Let's hang tight for another turn. I'd rather do the damage, honestly.
Job's done.
Make them take my minions out. Oh, summon something else.
Sometimes
Please.
I forget
Please.
things.
Summon something else. I beg you. That's fine. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Thank you for that. Because here's what's about to happen. And... yeah.
Job's done.
Ready for action!
Okay, it's my armor card. Probably want to get that out. 9. Let's see, 3 and 2 is 5. Oh wait, I always forget to calculate stuff like this. Okay, so it's... I can't quite get through, but
I wonder.
if I poly the one, I still can't get through. Okay, so I do have to play for the next turn, but if I say this and
Get
this,
behind me.
then I can take you out and take
Time runs out on me.
down a bit
Job's done.
and do that. Cute. Very cute. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Ah. Darn you. Darn you. Okay. Well, let's see. Hmm. I guess I'll bring the Core Hound out. And play my secret.
Job's done.
No, that thing. Okay. Well done. Well played. However you want to say that.
Well played.
Yay! Daily quests. Alright. That felt pretty good. So I think what I may do, like I've been doing individual highlights for individual battles and stuff, but I kind of feel like this whole stream as a whole today kind of went pretty well, and it's probably good to show the ebb and flow of the wins and losses sometimes. So what I may do is just highlight this whole thing rather than break it up into pieces, and you guys can tell me whether or not you like that, if you prefer like the shorter, like 10-15 minute videos. The one thing I've noticed is that it feels like I'm kind of making this Hearthstone content a little faster than it's being consumed, like especially on my YouTube channel. It just feels like, especially after this weekend, like I put out a bunch of videos and it might be difficult for people to kind of keep up and catch up with the rate that I'm putting them out. It might just be easier to have the whole stream as one highlight and therefore one video on my YouTube channel. But you guys can let me know how you feel about that and what you think, and whether or not you like the short videos or the long video better. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this stream and this Hearthstone session. hopefully you guys are enjoying these, and I will be back to kick it later. Until then, Hearthstone.